Hi, it's Kirsten. We're back in my Pilates studio, and I thought we would do an exercise program today with the Theraband. Many of us have them, but we kind of get bored of programs that we've been given. So this is an all-body program. It does the upper body and the lower body. I'm going to use a red Theraband. You can use whatever you have that you're comfortable with. So we're going to take it behind our backs to start, and my elbows are just bent comfortably. We're going to make sure that we're in our nice neutral spine and that we're not too extended through our back. So we really want to be drawing up into our pelvis, and we're going to start with lunges. So when we go into a lunge, I don't want this position. I want you to be in a position where both knees are bent and your hips are squared off. What I mean by square, so you're not too twisted. So when you take a step forward, your front leg, your knee should not be going much past your arch, and the back leg, your right knee, well, my right leg right now, is below my hip. So let's begin. We're going to do 10 reps of each one about, if I can remember how to count. So from here, we're doing hug a tree with our lunge. The arms will be moving in and out. They are not bending at the elbows. So they're working as one unit. We're going to breathe in to prepare. We're going to exhale into our lunge, doing our hug a tree, and then we push back. Exhale, Kegel, if you want to add that Kegel and that transversus. Inhale back. Here we go, exhaling, get that knee down. Inhale back. If you have a mirror that you can see yourself in, that would be great, because then you can make sure that you're in alignment. Here we go. This is number 5. Inhale back. Exhaling into my Kegel. Inhale back. Again. Good. Going forward and back. Last 2. Exhale. So you should feel this a little bit in your shoulders and as well as your legs. And back. Have a rest. Now we're going to do some work with the lower legs. We're going to do some heel rises. So we're going to step onto our Theraband. So make sure it's long enough and that you don't hurt your shoulder punching upwards. If you find this is too hard for your shoulders, don't go all the way up to the ceiling like I'm going to do. Just go kind of halfway, okay? So we're going to stand on our Theraband, taking our hands here, and we're going to soften the knees. Now, make sure your back is nice and comfortable, and when we're going to keep our knees bent, and you're going to come up on your toes and then back down again. So our knees are bent, we punch up to the ceiling, and then we come back down. Why are we doing it this way? Because it makes the muscles that we often don't utilize, our soleus muscle, work a little bit harder. So this is number 4, and back. I'm really trying not to rock forward too much. I'm really trying to think about just using my ankle muscles. Here's number 7, whoops, and back. Number 8, and down. Number 9, and down. My arms are feeling this. 10, and down, and have a rest. The next one we're going to do are the gastroc muscles. So we want to use the muscles here when we're walking, going upstairs, that type of thing. So we're going to do arm lifts. So make sure again that your Theraband is not too short, because this can hurt your shoulder. If you have shoulder injuries, you might just want to go a little smaller. You don't have to go all the way up. So I am going to take my elbows at my sides, and I'm going to do heel rises again, but my knees will be straight this time. So from here, we're going to go up and back down. That's 1, 2, good, 3. Making sure you're not hurting your shoulders, okay? Try not to let your legs wing out, so don't let your ankles twist. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and have a rest. Stepping off your Theraband, there we go. Now we're going to do squats. So when we're doing squats, we are going to do the biceps this time. So a bicep curl is just like this. Again, we're going to be on our Theraband, but it's going to be a little bit wider. Now I have a blue Theraband as well, which I'm going to utilize because this one, squats are a little easier. So if you have a blue Theraband or something a little bit stronger, use this one because our biceps are quite strong. So here we go. We're going to go onto the Theraband. My feet are going to be a little wider than my hips, so more like my shoulder distance apart. And I'm going to go down and then into my bicep curl. So we're going to do it together at the same time. I'm not going to let my knees go forward. I'm going to make sure that my hips are going back. So stand sideways. So my bottom's going back and my knees aren't coming forward and hurting my knees. Here we go. It's 1. And I can add my Kegel here too. Exhale into my Kegel. Inhale. This is 4. Good. And 5. It's 6. Good. Chin down. Don't let your head go too extended. Let's do 3 more. Good. Keeping those elbows nice and still at our sides. Good. Last one. And coming down, coming off your band, we're going to do side lunge. So same thing. If you have sore shoulders, then don't do this exercise as high or as far out. You can just do little movements with your arm. No one's watching you. You can just be gentle with yourself. It's not a competition. Make sure that you really preserve your joints and you don't harm yourself. So we're going to take the Theraband and we're going to have it at our hip and we're going to hold the other band about so it's this far apart, okay? Or the other hand, I should say. So you're going to take this hand at your hip. You're going to have this hand facing the ceiling. And we'll be doing a little side step to the side and then coming back. This leg that you're moving away from stays straight and this leg is going to bend out to the side. You can have your leg straight or your feet straight forward, or it's okay if you have your foot, like I'm going to do, slightly rotated outwards just to protect my knee and then coming back in. So here we go. We're going to do side punch this side and then come back to the side and then come back. Okay, my neck is long. My shoulders are down. My pelvis is not too tilted. And I'm making sure that my torso remains upright. Okay, so I'm not leaning forward. Let's do 3 more. I think that's right. Good. 2 more. Probably hear my knee creaking away on the audio. There we go. And now we're going to do the other side. So again, one hand overhand grip at your hip. Other hand underhand grip about shoulder distance apart. Standing. I'm going to let my foot go slightly externally rotated or slightly turned out. Here we go. It's 1 and back and 2. I'm punching to the side, kind of like a staying alive movement. 3. Good. And 4. Making sure your shoulders stay down and that your pelvis is not tilting forward, keeping it like you're standing in your best posture. Let's do 4 more. Good. Keep your chin down. Last 2. And 1 more time. And back. Okay. So there you have it. A really quick little exercise program that you can do if you have your Theraband. And it's kind of fun. It's an easy one. And you can do it really quickly. It does a little full body exercise from the legs to your glutes, to your hamstrings, and your quads, and your upper body as well. Okay, all the best with that.